Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome on into North Dakota today. Our next guest documented his journey from a small town boy from Minot, North Dakota to serving in the Marine Corps in 1960 through a series of personal letters and memories, all during boot camp. Author Dale E. Dahlman joining us this morning with more on his captivating true story, the novel called Letters from a Warrior. P.S. Mom, I love you. Good morning, Dale.
Well, good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing so well. I'm so excited to chat with you. I love the title of the book. Tell us all about it.
Well, it was a funny deal. You remember in 2011 the flood in Minot. We found some stuff. The house got destroyed, but we found some stuff, and in that was a group of letters that apparently I had sent to my mother during the boot camp episode. So we kind of took that, and each letter was kind of turned into a chapter, and that's basically how the book came about.
Okay, so were you surprised when you started reading through them at how funny or comedic or maybe even emotional they all turned out to be?
Well, it was funny because they sat after I got them, and they sat for a while, but then I got hooked up with a very good publisher, Tracy Wooden, and she put it together for me, and we wrote some stories about each letter, and it turned into this book. And yeah, there's some funny stuff in there and some sad stuff.
Yeah, I bet. If you don't mind, maybe walking us through a bit of your experience at boot camp and beyond in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, well, if you want, I thought about that. Each letter kind of turned into a chapter.
Sure.
So you want me to read a letter and then kind of see where it went from there?
Okay.
All right, let me see what I got here. I bring it up. Oh, here's a good one. I said, letter number 10. It starts out, please, 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 don't ever send me anything but mail. Do not send fruit, candy, nuts, popcorn, or anything other than paper. Only paper letters. Don't even put perfume on the letters. Please, tell anyone who knows me not to send anything. Tell Peggy not to bake me anything. So then it goes, Vacky and a guy from Chicago got packages today in the mail call. Vacky got a big box of chocolate fudge from his girl. The guy from Chicago got popcorn balls. The DI, which is the drill instructor, made each go into the Quonset where we live, get a galvanized bucket, and they had to run to the head, which is the toilet, fill in the buckets with hot water, and run back. He made them go 3 times because they kept spilling water. He said then he then took a box of salt and dumped half in each bucket. The street in front of the Quonset was pretty long. The DI had a recruit stand at each end, one with a water bucket, the other one holding the sweets. They had to run to the one with the sweets, eat as much as they could, and then run to the guy with the water and drink as fast as they could. Oh, no. This kept up until all was gone. They started throwing up right away. They just got worse from there. And then it says, we started bayonet training pretty soon. The DI said, each of us will try to stick him with our bayonet. He said, if we miss, he's going to stick us. I think he's nuts. One time I want to get out of here. The next time I wouldn't quit if I had to. I can't believe I'm starting to be like being in the Marines. We really are the best. Aww. We went to a parade, and the Navy and the Army were there. They marched like a bunch of pansies.
Oh, no.
They have no pride. We go to the rifle range pretty soon. It's a place called Camp Matthews. They tell us we will be living in tents. Love, Dale. That just happens to be.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. We only have about a minute left, but what an incredible thing to recount. You lived it. You could see all of your, bunkmates getting punished for the love that they're receiving from home, but then ultimately you're starting to enjoy your time and your development. What are you hoping that readers gain from your book?
Well, I made it out that if they can just get anything out of it, if somebody going in the Marine Corps, please let them read it. I dedicated it to all the mothers who get a flag back instead of their son or their daughter. So that's kind of, I'm hoping it hits a spot for some people.
Yeah, and I'm sure it does, even to some of our viewers right now. Where can we find the book? Where can we find more information on how to buy it?
Interesting. Last night, my publisher called me early, and she says it's now open for pre-order on all of the book sites, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and go from there, I guess.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your service. And I'm really interested to see the big turnout of all the moms running over to buy this book.
I hope so. I hope so, because it's a good read for anybody that's either been in or going to go in.
I love that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. You betcha.
All right. Okay,
Bye-bye.
everybody at home. Oh. Okay, everybody at home, stick around. We have plenty more coming up here on North Dakota Today.